of the Ravens and Giants are underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
64, weak.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, Haywood.
36, line 36. Go, go, go. Check.
Topper.
Check 25, check 25. Tighten up. Kill.
Big river.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley. And another 1st and 10 here. Now Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tim Williams leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
36, line 36. Here we go.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he will at least be able to fall on it himself, but it was 4th down, and the possession changes. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They're running. Ingram. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. This is Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, That's normally something you see down near the goal line, because now if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, at some point during this broadcast, we had to bring up the Antonio Brown saga, and that moment is right now. I got to get your thoughts. I got to get you on the record. What do you think of all this?
Well, when you go back to Oakland and you know about my relationships with the head coach and the general manager there, but putting that aside, one, never would have made the deal for him. I just never saw him as a guy that was going to go from place to place and be the influence that you want in a locker room, and that proved to be true in Oakland. Now he gets a new start, kind of a fresh start, to put it mildly, in New England, and they seem to be all on board with that. But that has to be the one team that can take him, because they have a head coach there that if he doesn't do what the head coach wants, he actually will get rid of him. If he went to another team, they would try and continue to make it work, and that might grind down a team in a locker room, but that won't happen in New England. So if he's still there, that means it's working well. Otherwise, they'll be out of there fast.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead? And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
On second down, Ingram. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea.
Here he goes. 18 Gator. Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber. Hey, Delta. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing is Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Dexter Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7 on second down. It's Ingram, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Now Jackson on first down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 44 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing Jones. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
Jones on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, normally you and I would have gone through our season predictions before week 1, but Hurricane Dorian prevented us from doing that last week. So let's go ahead and hear them, your division winners and then the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's start in the AFC. New England in the East.
Bold.
Tennessee in the South. Pittsburgh in the North. And Kansas City out west.
Okay, so I'm with you on 3 of the 4, but I'm going to go with a way too strong week 1 reaction and give Baltimore the edge in the North.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
All right.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Here we go. Mike, 36. Mike.
From the 30 on second down. Jones flushed out right, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey, stand up.
A first down carry for Barkley. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
Hey, 61, match box, light.
Watch 36 to Mike.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch 36 to Mike.
From the gun, Jones. And Latimer's got it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Jones now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan, but...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Back to throw. Jones. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got some space here. Pass. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 47 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a two-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 5.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Line 36. Defense wins championships, baby. Watch go.
Jones now throwing again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Jones operating from the gun. Out to the right here to Shepard. He finds an opening past the 40. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Russell Shepard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Alec Ogletree in on the stop. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Escaping the pressure. And I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And some room to work. They'll come out in the pistol. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley with time running out. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Rosas good with the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
We got this. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.